Thank you again to all of you that are viewing these videos, who are subscribing, who are liking, who are commenting. I'm trying to get to the comments and read them all and answer some of them that have questions on them. So I do appreciate that. It keeps me busy. It keeps me in touch with you so I can design things and maybe help to produce some stuff that is going to help you along the way in the area that I am more expert in. So today we're going to do some more work on the bar, on the ballet bar. Diana is here. And so let's start by seeing how she feels from last time.
I didn't share with the audience that I have a probably 25-year-old injury to my left ankle. And the work that we're doing here has really changed a lot of things structurally for me. There's like a little difference in my gait, and I feel that I'm using more of my whole foot when I walk, which has seemed to affect things up through my leg and into my pelvis, which in turn has just kind of helped my whole back and shoulders level out. And it's been really, really good and surprising that something so subtle and way down there could be affecting me up in my shoulders, but that seems to be the case.
Today we're going to challenge ourselves a little bit more and have our feet together at the natural turn from the hip. Your natural turnout, just stand where your natural turnout is and then pull the legs, the feet together. And then we're going to roll up to the toe very slowly, pulling up. Now get the alignment going. Hollow in, flatten out the back, hollow in as much as possible. Relax the shoulders and come a little bit more forward. And let's just do a little plie to stretch the calves and really pull those knees open. You're going to pull the knees open, tuck in, hold tight, hollow in the abdomen, and just hold and just kind of stretch down just to get a stretch in those calves and a little bit of a spring, but you don't want to bounce too much just to kind of get that elasticity going in there. Okay, now straighten the legs up. And now we're going to roll up to the toes and then pull those heels together, challenging ourselves a little bit. And hopefully this is a really good way to get Charlie horses, so just be ready. And then pull those legs tight together, pull up and tight with the leg. And hold, and then you can come down a little bit, or if you feel like Charlie horse coming, and then bend into the plie. And then we're going to do it again. Rolling up to the toe, pull the ankles forward, pull those heels together, and then pull the ankles forward, line yourself up, relax your shoulders, relax your neck, pull you up and back from your head. Yeah, I feel like my upper body is a little more engaged now. Can you hold? Can you check your balance? And then just roll back down. Good. And then do a little plie. And one more time. Up you go. Hold, pull those heels together. Tighten behind, pulling it long. Pulling it in. Relaxing the shoulders. Leaning a little bit forward with the shoulders, but hollowing the abdomen. Relax the head and neck and shoulders. And hold, okay, and then come down and do a little bit of a plie. How did your balance feel?
Better than last time. Felt like I was tipping back a little last time.
Yeah, I think there's still a little bit more tip there, but we'll get that. We'll find that spot. Did you feel like your feet were stronger, your ankles stronger? So you feel like just from the last little bit we did, and then it's already changing. Yes. Good. Okay. All right. So let's go on to the second one that we're going to do. And that's, we worked with those tendus, the snaps. So I want you to, this time, come forward as we do the heel coming up, ball coming up, and then toe. But I want you to snap the toe so that when you snap the toe, you're also feeling that you're stretching the leg like you're shooting energy right out. So it's a forward snap. So the leg is long, and stretched. And it comes very natural. So that's what we're going to do this time. We're going to go front and side and back and side. And I want you to feel that shooting of that energy right out the toe, not hyperextending your knee, but keeping the leg very tight. This will help to shape the legs because you're moving it with also this added stretch to it. And I don't know if you've noticed, but people who are trained in this more of a ballet dance training, they have a much different shape. They're strong, but yet there's a length that they look like there's a length to them. That's because of the constant attention to the stretch, because most people will just work out and the muscles don't ever pull as long as they can in the movement process. So that's what I want you to know, because you have long legs anyway, so it'll be nice to have a really, good shape and strong legs and still be shapely and long looking. We're gonna turn this way and we're gonna work the outside leg. So we're gonna just kind of pull this up a little bit. So we're just gonna pull forward and snap, and then we're gonna do 4 counts. So it's snap, bring it back, snap, bring it back, snap, and 4. To the side, follow the toe line, 1, and snap it, and 3, and everything moves. You're really just, everything's still except for that hip joint. Then to the back is snap, and snap, and snap, and then side, 1, and 2, and 3, good, and 4. And then do a little plie, because the working side, you'll notice, works harder than the working side, the standing side. Okay, let's try the other side. To the front, you ready? Push it out and snap, pull that long, and snap, pull that toe under, give that leg a really long stretch, and then side, 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Okay, keep doing it to the back, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and then to the side, 1, and 2, there you go, and 3, and 4. Yeah, that's good. Can you feel yourself leaning back?
Yes.
It's a real
it feels very much like I'm leaning forward now, but
it's always that way with people. It's also, when people lift their legs, like when the dance thing, I think I might have mentioned that to you. I'll do an extension where I'm kicking really high, but I'm holding. And then I watch people trying to and it's all about getting the leg up high, so they're kicking like this. So the difference is you don't want to go outside of where your strength lies. So if I'm just in this, if this is all the stronger I am, then if I move into the strength area, I'm going to look a lot more graceful than if I'm moving to try to get big and I can't hold it,
Right.
So you want to work within the strength, and then that builds, and then you build it up and up and up and up. And the main thing that you have to remember for when you get to the higher leg lifts is that when you lift that leg, you have to feel like you're coming forward. Okay. And the chest just comes so that the shoulders will drop just a little bit ahead of the hip. Okay. And that way you're pulling in. The abdomen has to work harder that way, because when you lean back, you kind of lose that abdomen help. This time we're going to draw the leg in what's called in ballet a passe, but I just want you to bring the leg up to where, and your knee is going to be pointing to the side. You're going to just draw with chalk, draw that leg up, and then extend it to the front where it's comfortable. Sorry, my foot is, okay, and just hold it there.
Bent.
Yeah, this is called attitude instead of a full développé. And then pull it to the side. And now you rotate here, and then pull it to the back. And keep that square. And side, you tuck down like you're sitting back down, bringing it forward and down. Okay, so I want you to do that so I can watch you. Pinch this together. There you go. And then lift up here. Pinch this together, you're still forward. There you go. That's the position that you want to be in right there for the stability. That looks good. Okay, there you go. Now draw that forward. Yeah, up, up. Yeah, you can keep it bent. And then lift as high as you can. Yeah, good. You're holding it. There you go. That's perfect. Now carry it to the side. Yeah, keep it, you can bend it a little more.
Oh.
Yeah. And now hold, get the positioning, get the square, pull up out of here. There you go. And now, okay, rotate the hip and bring it back this way. There you go. Now try to lift it here. There you go. Perfect. Good job. Now hold it there. Now carry it back to the side, holding it up. And then down. How did it feel with those shoulders? Was that
very different?
Yeah,
That
that's
will take
really
some getting
important.
used to.
Yeah, because you're going to put pressure in your low back if you keep going back like that. So you want to make sure that you're pulling forward. That's one of the most difficult things to do. It really is. It's hard to get that concept down. So I want you to draw the leg up and then just to the front. And I want you to keep the leg fairly bent because I want you to get a little bit higher lift there because you have to lean more forward into that and you'll get your, there, you've got it. Yeah, just a little more from just the rib cage. There you go. Okay, now carry it to the side. Roll it and then bring it to the back. And try to lift it. Very good, that's good. And then carry it to the side. That's a good, Diana. And then down. And the one thing that I'm going to be watching really close is because you're until you get the memory to come forward on that. So if you want to go through a lot of that with the toes and then starting in this kind of thing, you're going to start to build strength in your legs as well. You can also try it with a straight leg going around, but I really think it's better to use a bent leg at first.
Okay.
And then you take it in the different positions, and you can do that in a series of 3 or 4. And that's another part of the workout. So you feel like their breathing went up and heart rate.
It requires a great deal of concentration and strength.
Yeah, and as you get stronger there too, you won't be feeling so tipsy on the top part because all of that's going to stabilize for you too. It'll become very, very stable, so you have a lot of momentum. And you want to be able, this is really about moving, you know, with a lot of grace, and even if you fall off balance, you're able to catch yourself. And so that's what we want to do, is get the body, get to know ourselves so much that we can move in those natural patterns that we just kind of free flow. And in that state is when we can get really meditative then, because when the body is working in the alignment, at least this is what I find for myself, when the body is in alignment, it's like the left brain is just there taking care of business, of alignment, and then the right brain can go off in this creative way. And it's almost as though when I'm in this dance state that the right brain is saying, hey, I want to do this, and the left brain is saying, okay, I got the structure ready, go for it. And so the movement changes all the time, and the more we change the movement around, the more we're going to have neural pathways develop. And I know you know a lot about that, being with your profession, so that's what I experience in movement. So you might want
It's almost like a dance between the left and the right hemispheres.
It is. It really is, yeah. And you just kind of go with it and you flow and you don't think about anything else, and you're able to just kind of meditate with that and get a lot of downloads. It's kind of fun to do. So anyway, I just wanted to thank you for coming in today for this one. And we're working together. Diane and I are working together usually twice a week. So she's moving very fast in gaining the strength that she's wanting to have. So I encourage all of you to just kind of look at these and modify it to what your body wants to do. But if you take the principles of this and just hold onto a countertop or something that's sturdy, a back of a chair that's of a fairly good height, and do a little bit each day and keep building up. You're going to be surprised at how much strength you can get over doing something so little and so subtle. And so once again, I want to thank you for subscribing, thank you for sharing, thank you for liking, and thank you for commenting. I really do appreciate it, and I hope to bring you more of these. So see you next time. Have a great day. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for subscribing. And I think there's a little bell up there that you can hit that you'll get a notification every time we post. So if you want to, you can hit that too. But thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate it.